All right, guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be playing out here at Bobcat Run. We're just going to play 9 holes on the front, and then we're going to play the back 9. These are going to be 2 separate videos, just like the Cornerstone video just beforehand. Those are part 1 and part 2, so you'll have a front 9 and a back 9. Other than that, we'll get into it today. We'll be starting off on hole 1. Okay, guys, hole 1, par 3 at 301. We're going to take this Supreme Trespass. I was going to use the Lucid, but I think we're going to go with this one. We're just going to try to keep it flat, get a nice little hyzer, get it out there. I think we're sitting over on the edge, about a 45er. All right, guys, we didn't end up too awfully bad right here. I'd say this one's closer to 50, but we'll give her a bid still. There we go, started off with a bird. It's a very rare one for me. This is usually a par hole. Okay, guys, hole 2, it's a par 4 at 329. It's got a funky fairway. It's the only reason this place is a par 4. For such a short hole. We're just going to take this rive and try to get a flare skip over there and into the tunnel there. Pushed okay, a little wide. All right, guys, I tried to give you guys a decent view here. I'm just over here on the right. Let's see if we can find a way to get back in there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see me. This is just kind of going to be a pitch out. Just try to get a nice little forehand across the front of the body, just to get us something up there to give a bid. At least take our par. Yeah, that'll get us out there. It'll give us a good option for par. All right, guys, let's just kind of get a little pitch shot up in through here with the forehand. Try to get it in between that little gap just to get us a bid for a putt. Oh yeah, that's our par. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys, this ended up pretty decent, especially for a par save. So we'll stay 1 down through 2 at least. Yeah, 1 down through 2.
Emotional, damn it!
All right, guys, hole 3, we've got 242. I'm actually trying something different. I've been taking this patrol and trying to get a roller up there. It's not too bad. First one ended up about where I normally would with a backhand turnover. Second one ended up catching the big tree up there at the top of the hill. Caught the big tree again. That's all right. We'll get a nice little pitch up for a par. Here, I'll show you guys what the backhand turnover looks like. See how that rolls. Well, not roll, but see how that flies today. Yeah, that's normally the shot. That might cut roll just a slight bit, but we're out in the open for a par for sure. At least a birdie bid with that one. But we'll play the first one still. All right, guys, like I said, we're gonna play this first one still. We're gonna try to get a forehand right up over that way. Let's see how this rolls. Drop. That'll be about a 15-footer for a bid. We should be able to save our par. All right, guys, we just made it to the edge of the woods here with that upshot. Hopefully we can get a par. If I don't get caught up by all these briars. Give them the old Texas flip. See if that don't help us any. Stay out of the briars some. Oh yeah. Here we go. Saving that par still. Staying 1 under. Okay, guys, hole 4, par 3, 279. You can see that there's a few trees down there straight ahead. It is just to the right of those, about 5 feet or so. So we're gonna take a claymore and try to keep her nice and straight with a slight turnover going at it. And I didn't get enough turn, too high. And that is not where you wanna be. That'll be a bunch of little witchy fingers.
What do you mean by that?
All right, guys, like I said, this is not the ideal position to be because we can't get anything through here underneath. This tree has a lot of branches that reach towards the ground. So we're gonna have to do a knee out this way and try to get a nice little forehand floater over to the top of the hill. I don't really want to go down. We're gonna try to get something that way. And throw it kind of straight into the woods almost. We'll have a bid. All right, guys, let's see if we can't just save this par. If not, we'll be back at even. Worst case, 1 over. All right. There we go. It's nice and smooth. All right, guys. Hole 5, we got a par 3 at 280. This is a pretty nice big hyzer out and around the corner. Goes over towards the pond. I'm gonna try to take this river, try to keep it low, and make sure I definitely put it on hyzer. I don't want it to kind of get any kind of flip up. It's pretty stable for a river though. Get some skip. Yeah. about pin height. We'll get out there and get about a 60 footer towards the pin. All right, guys, let's just try to get this up there and save a par. We'll give it a decent bid for a birdie though. Nice little jump putt or stepper. Tickle some chains. I will say par. I will say my step putt's coming along quite nice this year. I'm gonna go here and get this little 12, 15 footer tapped in. There we go. Still 1 through 5, not too bad. All right, guys, hole 6, par 3, 268. It's pretty much dead straight ahead. It's kind of blocked by the trees there on the corner. There's a little bit of a gap that goes in there. We're just gonna take and pound the backhand right at it and hopefully fight through some of this stuff. Oh, slipped off the pad, but at least I didn't go in the water, and that should be a decent drive. Oh, it kicked onto the outside, so we'll have an abstracted birdie putt. We'll say par though. Okay, like I said, we were ended up with a little bit of an obstruction. So we're just gonna have to try to get a little bid through here. I doubt this is gonna go in, but we'll give her some type of a bid. Huh? It was closer than I thought it was gonna be. Went through all nice and clean. I'll just walk over here and get you a nice little tap in, guys. And then we'll move on to hole 7. All right, nice little par. See you guys on hole 7. All right, guys, we got hole 7 here. It says par 3 at 359. It is pushing probably 410 to 420. In all reality, we're gonna take this Supreme Trespass, get a nice little forehand, got a nice little headwind, try to keep her flat, slight hyzer, get a little flip up. Got a little flip up, not what I wanted. Let's see, we'll throw the pink Trespass as well, see what we can do with it. I would rather lose a Trespass into the pond than my Strive, so that's why I throw these on this. And that's why I throw them. Get across. Yeah, she made it across. She's over on the other side, but we're gonna play the Supreme one. All right, guys, we're just gonna try to get a little forehand skip shot and get it up there towards the basket. Just gonna play a little up shot here. A little too much snap, got the skip. She should be a putt still. Definitely a lot harder than I wanted it to. All right, we'll see if we can get this little tap in here. She's in the woods here. Doo-doo-doo.
What the f is that?
All right, let's see if we can save our par. Oh yeah. Well, the second one's a little low, but they both made it. It's all that matters. We will stay neg 1 through 7. Still not bad, guys. It's been worse for me here before. All right, guys, hole 8, we have a par 4 at 314, just like hole 2, except it's a little bit backwards. So I'm gonna play the flare shot, get it skipping around the corner there. Just gonna take and do it on a forehand this time. Oh, that was anti-skip, but a good tree kick. We'll still be able to get down the fairway, maybe even get a birdie on this one. All right, we kind of got ourselves in a little bit of an awkward position. Can't really run down this way. Backhand might work as a skip shot down through there. I just don't really want to. So I'm gonna try to play a forehand turnover up through the top. I know that we're not supposed to lead with our off foot. That's how we're gonna throw this. That's a bid for a birdie. All right, guys, let's see if we can't get this birdie. Get up. This is a good bid. We'll take our par. That was high. All right, guys, hole 9. We have a par 3 at 263. There's a big tree up there on the left. And that's where the basket is actually up in that tree. We're gonna take this Savior and just kind of get a nice flat shot out through there and put it right up next to the tree. Wasn't flat, slight hyzer. Tournament, that would probably be OB. There's a little runoff that kind of cuts the green off a little bit, but this is casual, so we'll play her where she lies unless she's surrounded by water. All right, guys, like I thought, I figured she'd be OB if it was tournament play, but luckily we're just playing a casual round out here today, guys, and we do have a bid for a birdie, so let's see if we can get that in there. Oh, just off the band? How do you go too high on a high basket? That one went through. Boop, boop, doo.
Say goodnight, motherfucker.
Boop, 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 doo. Let's try to see if we can get this little tap in here. Bam. And we'll stay neg 1 on the front 9. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the front 9, please stay tuned and check in for the back 9. That'll end us -1 on the front 9. So we'll see what we can do on the back 9. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you guys for joining today. Have a good day.